Yeah, hi, good evening, dear students who are joining us today in this live session. Welcome to Rus Education, and it is indeed a special live session. Today, joining us are three eminent professors from one of the best medical universities of Russia. Yes, Perm State Medical University is joining us today in this live session. Perm State Medical University, with its glorious history of 105 years, has been the best choice for Indian medical students. What is the syllabus that is being followed by this university? How you can achieve your gold medal while you are studying in this university, and other aspects of Russian education system. Today, we will discuss in this live session. So please share this live session with your friends, with your colleagues who also are looking for admissions in MBBS in Russia or in other countries. So it is my honor to welcome three prominent professors from Perm State Medical University. Today, we have Professor Goryacheva Olga. We have Professor Tretiakova Iuliia, and we have Professor Agafonov Alexander. I welcome you all to this live session with Rus Education. So my first question to you is, can you describe something about the university, Perm State Medical University?
Hello, dear colleagues, dear students. Our Perm State Medical University is one of the oldest and biggest universities in Perm in Russia. And I want to say that our university was founded in 1916, and in 2016, it celebrated 100 years of its existence. Our university is a member of the Association of Medical Schools in Europe. We have a lot of professors and in our Perm State Medical University, and there are a lot of Doctor of Medical Sciences and Candidate of Medical Sciences, and all we are ready to invite you to study at our university.
Thank you so much. So Perm is, as we have told, that it is a 105 years old university, and with its glorious past, Perm is one of the oldest, one of the biggest universities of Russia, or you can say the eastern part of Europe. So my next question would be, can you explain me something about Russian education system?
Russian education system. If you will, I mean, for example, the grade, what is a grade in every answer consists of the 5 parts. First grade, we will say, or 2, when our student not answer, not properly answer, not know material. 3, that means satisfied. 4, that means good. And 5, that is excellent. It is a very good mark.
Okay, so the Russian grading system, like Russia adopts grades. So you get grades out of 5. So if you get 5 out of 5, that means excellent marks. That means you have scored somewhere around 91 to 100% marks. If you score 4 out of 5, that means it's a good performance and you have scored 81 to 90% marks. And if you score 3, that means satisfactory, 3 out of 5, and you score 71 to 80% marks. Below that is considered fail or not satisfactory, and you have to repeat the exam again. So in case if you do not pass your exam in the first attempt, then you get 2 more chances. So you have to clear all your exams within 3 chances. So in Russia, there are 2 semesters, one starting from September and second starting from February. And in June, you have exams for second semester exams, and July and August are holidays. So my next question would be regarding the gold medal that we get while studying in Russia. So can you just explain me in brief about this gold medal? How, like, what are the requirements that student must meet to win a gold medal in the university?
I want to tell you that gold medal is equivalent to red diploma, and after graduating, students who received all good and more excellent marks, they have accurate score near 5, 4.7 or 8, and they can receive red diploma, and as a it's equal to gold medal. And students who will obtain gold medal is getting a scholarship, a special scholarship, and it's as a present to excellent studies for all 6 years.
So as we discussed about the grading system, the gold medal is dependent on the grades that the students get in their exams during the 6 years of education. So you have exams at the end of every semester, and in the end of 6 years, an average of all those results is calculated. If you get an average of 4.7 or more, then you are eligible, or then you are said to have been eligible to get red diploma or the gold medal in the university for your graduation. I would like to ask, how does the university help the students with their studies? What kind of help does the university give to the students during their studies?
Now, our university working very large team of teachers. They all together try to do some more comfortable condition for our students, more comfortable condition for studying, for living, help for each other as for our children. That is true, because a lot of difficulties may be in young persons, and they always need inner help. And what about helping us studying? Of course, we try to have some interest in eyes of our students. We try to demonstrate more patience, more interest in books, more interest in presentation in our lectures. We use only modern guidelines in our lectures when we teach our students, and we very want to be proud of them in the future. And of course, they represent a library in our university, we represent books in English language for our students. And if a student decide to take a book, it's absolutely free for our students. They're able to take books when they want, and they are free for them, for all our students in our university. And also, of course, in our university, in many departments, represent a lot of student scientific societies. And in this meeting, students able to prepare reports in different scientific direction, in different scientific topics, and there are a lot of them. Some of them are working in Russian language, some of them in English language. And of course, students who are hard workers, they achieve a great result. And there are not possible to be not hard worker if you want to be a good doctor. It is a main principle in studying in medical university. Across this difficult, of course, studying in medical university, one of the more difficult fields in all the world, across all the world. And if a person lazy, if person want to go far from parents only, but don't want to study, he will not be a good doctor. And there are a lot of such kind of students who are lazy. And in this case, of course, we activate and try contact with parents, try contact with the student more actively, that they become to change this behavior. It is a trouble, and we need in a greater support of parents, because child needs in control, in all sides, in both sides, from teachers and from parent sides together.
I'd like to add to all that was said that we understand well the difficulties which students met in living and in studying in our country, because it's not easy to study abroad, surely. And we are trying to do our best that we can do, and the most probably simple and useful thing to provide is to be available to our students 24/7. We usually use all sorts of messengers and email for this. And any of my students can reach me any time of the day if they have any questions.
Thank you so much. That's great to know that, yes, you have truly said that the education, the medical education is not an easy one. And this profession requires a lot of responsibility, seriousness in the behavior during the study, during their practice. And yes, university teachers are compassionate enough who are ready to help the students. University provides all the study material which is in the library. Students can get the study material which is in English language. You can get the study materials from the library. You can study at any point of time. And the university takes all the steps that are necessary, understanding the requirements of Indian students who are away from their families, who are away from their parents. So university is doing what they can, but they also request the parents to be in touch with the students, to take a little control, although when the students are away from their home, away from them, but still some kind of control is required, which will help not only the university to provide good education, but it will help the students also to be in control and be responsible at every point of time. So that is about like a general overview about how the university helps. But I would like to also know how university helps a student to achieve that gold medal, that red diploma. So what special facilities or what help that you provide to the students to achieve a gold medal?
The university try motivate students to achieve a red diploma. Motivation is the main. We have some students, their names we know, all teachers very good, our best students. They work in from morning till the evening. They concentrate in all subjects. Primary, if student want to have a red diploma, he need work. He need work because studying of every subject, it is very difficult. That is why who want, he achieve red diploma, and there are no any borders. If there are present situations that satisfied mark, then not satisfied mark, of course there are no red diplomas in future, and it is a situation when nobody not disturb this student, but it is his choice, of course. It is his choice. Who won't, he achieve. There are no any borders for anybody.
So that is a great thing. I think that is a great thing where university not only provides you with good education, but they provide you with that moral support, with that motivation to achieve the next step towards your success. If you are achieving, suppose, say 3 out of 5, they will motivate you. They will help you in achieving 4 out of 5 or get 5 out of 5. So that is the major thing. The motivation keeps you going ahead, like going out of your boundaries and achieving which you think which is not possible for you. But yes, with right kind of motivation, you can achieve the impossible. And that is where the teachers get their dedication towards motivating each and every student to do good or to do better and to produce best results. And that is what is the major thing that makes the university going and that keeps the students going to achieve the gold medal. So what we are talking about a lot about this gold medal, what benefits comes with a gold medal or with a red diploma?
Gold medal bring for students in graduation party some additional gift from university and company Rus Education. What last year our best student Olga Goryacheva got a prize from a company across the $2,000, and Olga was one of the brilliant our student, really very clever girl, and we are all proud of her success.
Okay, so after graduation, if a student is getting a gold medal, they will be entitled to get some gifts from the university, number one. Number two, they get special scholarship or a special prize from Rus Education. And just for your information, we also allow the students who receive gold medal to study their post-graduation ordinatura free of cost. The cost is borne by the company. So yes, there are many benefits that come with a gold medal. So if you achieve a gold medal or the red diploma, you get not only gifts, but you can study your post-graduation free of cost. So apart from these study or the normal studies, what additional academic activities are being done in the university?
In our university, as I said previously, present activity as a student scientific society. Student scientific society, for example, in our department, Propedeutic of Internal Disease number 2, every month present a meeting, and students from different education prepare reports in the topics which they got for their research. And every month we listen different interesting reports of our children, and of course it is interesting for all. It is interesting for students who in a 6th year, because some questions are from your exam FMD which they will pass in future. It is interesting for students of the 2nd and 3rd year because they achieve new knowledge. And it is interesting for teachers because we see a lot of success of our students. It is a good gift for every teacher to listen how clever students prepare their report and demonstrate it for all another guys. That is why it is a great opportunity for all, and with a pleasure we're doing such kind of conferences. And nowadays, for example, many of my students who graduated university last year, 6th year, they will pass exam FMG in December. I very worry about them from one side, but from another side, I sure in them. I know that my good guys, including Lekha and including Niraj Maheshwari, Shweta Burangi, all guys very good. And I hope, I wish them only success from the first time, pass this difficult exam and be successful doctors in India.
Okay, so apart from the normal classes, there are these student scientific societies where students can come and they can prepare for some extra topics, right? It's kind of a research program that is going on alongside the studies. And it is very great that you incorporate the questions of foreign medical graduate examination and you prepare the students side by side. And I've also heard that Rus Education, we are providing the coaching, the training for foreign medical graduate examination, where teachers from India are coming to your university and they are training the students for the Indian licensing examination. So maybe like due to the last 2 years of COVID, this year, I hope, God forbids that there will be such kind of a lockdown again. But yes, we'll have more teachers from India who will train the students of Perm State Medical University for Indian licensing examinations. The next question that I'm getting is just for about the scientific societies only. Is there a research group at the university? Can you tell something about the research group in the university?
Post-present research group in the university, in our department, it works in the 4th year, only in English language, only for students who study in our university in English language. But last time in our activity, when we worked in distance, then accompanied our work by students from another university in Russia. For example, from PSMU Medical University, some guys will submit to our society meetings online. That is interesting for us too, because they said that in the university not present such kind of activity. And of course, nowadays we try mixed our every hour conference in 2 formats, online and offline together. That means all students who present offline, they can ask a question. On offline, they can see all, and who present online only see what this question may be not possible all ask, but in any case, it is possible to listen the labors of our guys.
Okay, there is
last year, one girl was printed a scientific article in a journal Many girls prepare the article, and possible in soon they will print it. And if student want, he can. We have a lot of interesting topics, a lot of patients. Our university localized more than in 15 different clinics in our city. All fields of medicine possible to see. The main is want. If want, you can. If want, all doors will open inside of you. If you want, that means if present a goal, everyone able to do. But research is a labor too. It is a hard work. Necessary come sometime every day to see the patient, every day measure all indexes which you need to calculate in your research. And after some time, after hard work, will possible appear research work. And it is a life, of course. If not work, then not results.
Yeah, that is a great thing. For achieving anything, you should have that motivation, you should have that enthusiasm, that zeal to work. If you will not work, nothing will come to you. If you are sitting in your couch, resting, sleeping, nothing comes because of that. Everything comes if you work, and if you work hard, good results will be there. And if you work harder, you will achieve the best results. There is one question from one of our students who is watching this live program. Is there a limit on gold medals that the university give? So last year, like you had 3 gold medals. So everybody who achieves more than 4.75 rating can get the gold medal, or is there any limit on the gold medals?
As I know, Olga Goryacheva did not have any 1 mark 4, only 5. Kubal was 5.50, only 5. That is gold.
But probably add that there is no limit. If a person has great marks, then they have golden medal, red diploma, and all the following things.
Okay, thank you so much. Next question is, what role does the infrastructure have in students obtaining this red diploma?
So you discuss this question. I think that the main thing that we do in our classes, we have now, we are very happy to have offline classes with our students, and it's very important because for so long they have been studying on online, and of course they had some difficulties and problems, and now we are very happy to meet our students in our offline classes. We discuss all our problems. Our department, for example, as for me, I work at the Department of Polyclinic Therapy. We teach for 5th and 6th year students. It's already senior students who will graduate our university very soon. And of course, we do our best to give our students all the necessary knowledge. All our lectures, which we discuss in class, we contains only modern information, all information from European guidelines, our Russian guidelines translated in English, and other guidelines from other foreign countries, so our students can understand everything properly. And of course, our aim is to teach students how to work with real patients in the real hospitals. In hospitals, as for hospital therapy, and as for our polyclinic therapy, our aim is to teach our students how they will work in outpatient care, how they will work individually. Now, our aim to treat patients individually, to prescribe personalized way of treatment. So all these things we discussed in class, clinical cases on different topics, and all these things, they will apply all this knowledge they will apply in their future practice as a doctors. And also the main our aim to see our future students as a highly experienced and qualified doctors. And always we are friendly with them, and our teaching process, we do our best that our teaching process will be perfect. Thank you.
I'll probably add that it's very difficult to give promises nowadays because of COVID infection. But usually when there was no COVID, our students start to leave real patients since second year of education, I think.
In a fourth year.
Second year, they start one subject, I guess, and from
They start
third year,
they start to meet patients in leave. They are dealing with real cases, real medical cases, no simulation. And this is very important because they really can learn from real life cases, to get real experience since very early stages of their education.
Of course, very important to see patients in a fourth year, because when first time students see a patient, really patient, severe patient in pampers, where need help, and some of them say, oh, I fear, and I don't want to touch a feces and urine, it is smelling, I don't want. Then we'll say, my dear, maybe medicine is not for you. If necessary, come to the ward, wear a feces, wear a urine, wear a pampers, and say, please, dear, do all across the room. If you dislike, then medicine is not your work. It's necessary from the young years, from the first years, and only then, if it is all okay, then it is enough good for future. And else I want to add some information about gold medals or diplomas. There are no any limited in it. How many students will have excellent mark? So such amount of diplomas will be without limitation.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for your wise words. And the last question that I have for today is, can you just tell me something more about the professors of PSMU, about your university, about the teaching methodology, how you teach your students? So something about that.
I already told you that there are around 560 employees at our university, and there are a lot of highly qualified and highly experienced professors, doctors of medical sciences, candidate of medical sciences. And I want to tell you that I already told you that we always are ready to help our students. We teach our students and share not only our knowledge, but share our practical experience, because except teaching process, we all as doctors have a real practice with real patients, and we always are ready to, we always share our experience in our classes, and all our lectures contains clinical examples. In each offline class, we discuss clinical cases. Mostly all our clinical cases, it's description of the real our patients, and we discuss everything about these patients. Mostly, it's very important to know for senior students how to make a full diagnosis for the patient, how to prescribe a proper additional lab and instrumental test, how to treat these particular patients, and we pay attention on all details, all group of medications, all doses, regimen of prescribing this treatment. And I think it's very important because all these little things they will use in their own practice. Maybe my colleagues can add something.
Probably speaking about professors as persons in scientific world, I would say that today all of us are representatives of therapy, and there are no surgeons. So I can talk on behalf of therapists of Perm University. And I would say that, for example, our colleagues take active participation in development of national guidelines in cardiovascular field of medicine. As far as I know, Professor Kozyolova have authored guidelines in cardiomyopathies and probably arterial hypertension. The same is valid for Professor Tule, for example. So they are real opinion leaders in the field of cardiology in Russia. And I would say that Russian Cardiologist Society is a part of European Society of Cardiology, and they are well known abroad as well. So I can say that Russian science is presenting here full scale.
And I add also a little too. Our university working more than 100 years, said about it. They represent a very strict program. We are working across the program. Program the same as for foreign students, as for Russian students, all children studying in one program, only in different languages. And we need to give all the information across the program. And in the first year, one program, one knowledge. In the second year, add knowledge to the first. In the third year, add knowledge to the second. And finally, till the 6 years, there are a great field of new knowledge appear if student was a hard worker. And also, it is important to say, we all three teachers here, all internal disease doctors, and during the process of teaching our students, of course, we're using lectures, we're using some practical case, and also demonstrate a patient. What, for example, if today a topic of our lesson arterial hypertension, we need to go to patient with this diagnosis in the clinic, measure BP, take analysis, ask complaints, and all about his disease, which necessary to understand how it was and how to treat, which stage is it, then look this patient. And it was previously before the COVID, of course, when there was no any limitation. If some of patients in the clinic died, for example, then we visited a dissection theater, and all students saw the reason why patient died. It is very important because we have possibility to demonstrate all from the patient bed. If patient dies, then dissection theater, and it is very important. We have very great bus, clinical bus, and theoretical bus, histology, biochemistry, anatomy department, all accompanied as a corpse material, as a modern models, and as a modern robotic models. And it is an accumulation of last method of education and modern. That is why it is very interesting. And our program, modern, across all modern requirements. We try to work as an European university and hope that our students will be quite successful in future.
Yeah, thank you so much. So right from the beginning, when the students go into the Department of Anatomy, the university uses the biological material also and the modern robots and simulators. The students get to study medicine both as a traditional method and as per the modern methods. And apart from that, the preclinical subjects like biochemistry, physiology, all these departments have proper fully equipped labs. From the clinical stages, students go to the hospitals where they study as per the Russian method of studying on the patient's bed. So like in Russia, if you are studying on particular disease, you will be taken to the patient of that particular disease. You will see how that patient presents with the symptoms. You will take the anamnesis, You will prescribe them additional tests if required, and you will see how during the course of treatment the changes in the symptoms of patients happen, and you see all that on the patient's bed. So the training which you get in Russia is with a good theoretical basis, but with a practical approach where you see all the patients with all the diseases. And yes, the program that is being conducted in Perm State Medical University is same, which is given to the local students, the Russian students, and the international students. Only the language of instruction is different. In Perm State Medical University, for international students, the complete program of MBBS is in English language. So that was all from my side, from the students. I have seen all the questions, and I think we have answered all the questions that the students have. I would like to thank, yes, please, Professor Goryacheva, Olga.
I want to say some maybe a request to parents. Two moments. Moment number one: if you took decision that your child needs studied fast, please primary good checkup of your child. Not economy money in this good checkup, including a Holter monitoring of ECG 24 hours, if possible MRI of all body that exclude serious diagnosis, that you will be calm. It is important. Visit good clinic, and good checkup need to be progressive. And second moment, we have very cold winters. And when I work with the students, sometimes I see that they go in usual shoes without cap, with open clothes, and I always say, please, why you come in that kind of clothes to me? I will say to your dad, I will say to your mom that your behavior is wrong, but please control what kind of clothes does they have, because it is very serious. Many students ill if they not wear enough appropriate clothes. That is what such kind of request.
Thank you so much. And I'm really proud. I feel very happy that the students are in good hands when the teachers are not only thinking about the study, but they are thinking about the well-being of the student. They are thinking about motivating them to become good doctors. They are thinking of keeping the students healthy, fit and fine. So I am sure that the students who will reach Perm State Medical University, who will get teachers like you, who take complete responsibility of the students, I think parents can be. That is why the parents leave a control to you, because you are there to take care of all their childs. And that is why the parents, yes, in Russian, they say, "Расслабляться." So you are there to take care of their children. So they think they are now satisfied, they are now happy. So, but
And
thank
also,
you so much.
Can I also one little will say?
Yes.
For
Yes,
parents,
yes.
for parents. Previously, then you buy a ticket for your child, take a credit in him in cooking. Many children cannot to cook themselves. Please take a credit in them, teach them how to cook your food, because it is a great trouble in them, and they go hungry. It is a great trouble. If they not able to prepare food, they go hungry.
Yeah,
Can
cooking
I
is
throw
an issue,
one
but
second?
yes.
Just 1 second, I want to add that we can't, of course, we can't control everything, because actually they already adult persons, but it's for parents. But be sure that as for teachers, as for professors, we will give all students and good and proper knowledge. It's our main aim, but of course we do our best to take care of our students and help them in maybe their usual life. So many students already I have as my patients as a gastroenterologist, and if they have some problems in health, I can help you, not only me and other teachers and doctors too.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your care. Thank you that you take such great responsibility of not only teaching our students, but taking care of them. And yes, we assure you that the students coming out of Perm State Medical University will be excellent doctors, that is for sure, but will be excellent human beings. That today I am getting that confidence from you all. So thank you so much, Professor Goryacheva Olga, Professor Tretiakova Iuliia, and Professor Agafonov Alexander for joining us today in this live session and resolving doubts, queries, and questions of many students who in future might join Perm State Medical University. Thank you so much. And for the students who are joining us today in this live session, I hope we were able to clear your doubts directly from the professors of Perm State Medical University. If you're looking for admissions for MBBS in Russia, please contact Rus Education, the exclusive admission partners of Perm State Medical University in India. You can call us on our toll-free student helpline number, which is 1-800-833-3338, or you can visit our website, www.ruseducation.in. If you have any doubts, any questions, please write in the comment section of this video, and also give your suggestions on the topics that you need to cover or that you need your questions answered directly from the representatives of Perm State Medical University. We would like to inform you that Perm State Medical University is participating in Russian Education Fair, which will be held in India from 10th of September to 18th of September. You can meet university representatives, you can get your questions answered, and you can get direct admissions in Perm State Medical University in that Russian Education Fair. For any doubts, any questions, please use the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for future live sessions, for future videos. You will get a notification. And please share this video with your friends, with your colleagues who also wish to study MBBS in Russia. Once again, I thank all the professors, those who have joined us today for this live session. And thanks to all the audience who were patiently listening to this live session. Thank you so much. Have a great